What it is, go fam. What it is, go cool.
Y'all already know it's gonna be what it do.
Love fly.
Dip. Okay, I'm gonna let Dad today. Dad can explain what we doing today.
Y'all, so today we doing a picnic. Oh, I'm pretty sure y'all seen the B-roll clip of the you know how it's looking and stuff like that. But we doing a picnic. We gonna do like a little painting. How we did last time we was for Valentine's Day. We did a painting sip. This time we doing a sipping. But we're gonna do like a little painting, drawing stuff like that.
A little painting eve.
We got a little snack, little chips, train water, then our seafood bag.
Y'all should already know what's in our seafood bag. But if y'all don't, I just get crab, shrimp, sausage, potatoes. I get an egg and I get my other egg. Side of rice, crab dip.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna get ready to eat. Y'all think so?
Alright y'all, so we done finished eating and yapping and stuff. And right now we finna move on to our painting part of our picnic. And we both already got the sketches, but we haven't sketched yet.
Yeah.
But we both already got the what's the word I'm looking for?
What?
The inspo for our paintings. What color pencil?
It don't matter. Y'all, we gotta share a device, the sketch, so we're gonna see how this gonna work out.
Dad thinks it's gonna be hard. Me personally, I don't think it's gonna be hard.
It is, because what we're gonna be doing every second.
Everything should be right there. Cause it looks like you gotta make it with the just draw the little drips on his face after. It's just like the black marker thing. So really, all you gotta do is like draw the drips just like around his face. Yeah, I'm over struggling.
All right, y'all. So we got the sketch and the outline done, as I see. I got like the little Patrick dripping. They got a Rick and Morty going on. You gotta color it.
Or who Morty is. Well, I know of Rick and Morty, but I don't know which one Rick and which one Morty. Basically, what I'm trying to say.
So I gotta actually look at Bay phone for the coloring and stuff like that. So we gotta color that mug again, boy. About to color that mug again, boy.
Yeah, we gotta color that mug again, boy.
Alright, so first I'm gonna do.
Let me put y'all onto these chips I put down too. These chips so far. I don't know what they taste like, but they taste good. We got our fish hot towel we can use when we eat seafood, y'all. It's our little seafood towel. Wipe our hands on it. Tired of this thing, but I'm pleased.
You do a hot thing.
Huh?
What you talking about?
That's how I'm going to sunshine. We're going to time to hit up. They're giving that towel hell. I love them. I ain't gonna lie. It just had to come out. Give me the flashbacks.
What it makes me think about?
How's y'all day? Hopefully if y'all ain't had no good day, this vlog make y'all day better.
Yup.
And if y'all have had a good day, why was your day good? And if you having a better day, just be up on your screen. I know I'm always having a good day when I was in my picture there.
Yup.
I want to talk about that.
You don't even see for that.
My picture there.
I love you too.
Actually, for the color
Some yoga. We won't never do yoga though. I said we won't never do yoga.
I'm kind of
Okay.
that seafood was good. Those chips was good. The vibes good. Got me want to try new stuff. Let's stretch right now.
You was trying to arch your back if you see.
No,
People definitely looking at you.
I was stretching.
Trying to let people see you.
No. Ain't nobody looking at me.
Uh-huh.
Who? It wasn't nobody walking past the bitch, man.
Yeah, he's like,
He's out here stretching. And I'm still stretching. I told you I wanted to stretch. And see if you got me feeling like doing some new stuff. Yeah, I genuinely want to stretch for real. Don't think I'm trying to do nothing else because Dad thinks I'm trying to do nothing else.
you is.
Don't be like him, y'all.
You is.
Don't be negative like him, y'all.
You being negative.
I ain't being negative. I need to put my boy boxes in. They falling.
You being negative.
No, man. Y'all, don't be like my man. And just think because you got a thick bitch that when she stretch, I mean, she trying to get that wood.
Nah, you a
If I
being
get that wood, I could.
You a being negative.
Huh?
You a being negative.
No, I wasn't, I ain't no looking good. I've been this shit, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, y'all. What you know?
You're trying to arch me.
Huh?
You're trying to arch me.
Whatever. So we started chopping it up, but of course, like I said, he was off that drink. So I don't know how, everybody gets off that drink, but at the time when he was off that drink, y'all already know the type of time he was on. So he was talking heckin' crazy. So I'm like, okay, you talking all this junk, but pause, baby. I don't play like that. I don't like that. Don't try to, sweet talk me, talking to my clothes like that. I didn't like stuff like that, and still to this day, I like stuff like that. Not because we're in a relationship, but it's like if I was single and like a dude that like a random try to come up and talk to me and stuff like that, I'm instantly gonna get booed. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he was drunk. So, I told him, I was like, stop talking to me like that. Don't handle me that type of way. And he was very respectful. He stopped talking to me like that. And he, just was having a regular conversation. We stayed on the phone for the rest of the night. And then woke up the next morning on FaceTime. Y'all already know you fall asleep on FaceTime once you in love. I don't know about y'all, but that's how it worked with me. Thank y'all. If I fall asleep on the phone with you, when I wake up the next morning, bless you.
Thank you.
You my man automatically. So that's when we talking or whatever, and then I was still in high school. I was a senior, and that's when my friend, she had told me when I got out of school. The black is somewhere. You gotta look at the top. You had the black glass. It was right there. Right there. No. Right here.
Oh no.
But that's when I got out of school or whatever, my friend, she was like, why you had that mosquito trying to suck on the canvas? Boy, buzz be slow. So that's when I got out of school. My friend, when I was in school, she told me, like, she was like, I'm going to the hotel with his cousin later. And that's when I was like, girl, you ain't going to the hotel by yourself. You don't know that, man. They might try to do something to you, And she was like, no, it's just going to be me and his cousin. And I was like, you sure? I'm like, cause like they seem like, I'm like, it was not just him and his cousin. I'm like, it was him and some more of their cousins. I'm like, so I'm pretty sure, all of them might try to pull up. And then that's when she was like, that's true. And I'm like, I don't want nothing to happen to you, so I'm gonna come too. So that's when I asked him, was he gonna be there? And he said, yeah, he was gonna come. And that's when they was talking about getting separate rooms. Like my friend was gonna go in the room with his cousin, and I was gonna be in the room with him by myself. And that's when I was like, oh heck no, like what was the point of me coming, if we gonna split up? So we ended up getting the same room, and I didn't want to like him, y'all. I promise y'all. Like I went into that link like not expecting us to talk, just being there for my friend. So I told my friend, I was like, let's wear footy pajamas so, like they won't, so he won't take a liking into me. I was like, I'm gonna wear footy pajamas so, like he don't like me and stuff like that, so he can think I'm childish or whatever. Why me wearing footy pajamas make him like me more? But I learned that after we got in a relationship, like he told me that he liked the fact that I showed up in footy pajamas. So that's when we got there or whatever. Mind y'all,
appreciate that.
Mind y'all, when he came to pick me up, he got out the car, he opened the door, he put my bags on the car. I feel like I got valet parking. I feel like I got valet parking, and like, I love the fact, like, I don't know if this is gonna sound mean, but I love the fact that like, he got out the car, opened the door, and he put just my bags in the car. Like, even though my friend had her own bag, I love like that he like try to be like too friendly and grab her bags too and put them in the car. Like, he let her. Well, I guess he was waiting on his cousin to put her bags in the car, but he never got the car to do it. So that's when she ended up putting her own bags in the car or whatever. But I just love the fact that, like, he was just focused on me and, like, not trying to, like, focus on my friend, like, be a ladies' man. So, fast forward, we make it to the hotel, and he got out the car, and I realized how tall he was, and we hugged and stuff, and, like, I smelled his cologne, and that's when I was like, he smell nice. So that's when, like, it kind of, like, made my heart jump. I'm like, okay, he smell nice, look good, tall, on car, he has motion, he is genuine, he ain't friendly, like, okay. So, then, they went up to the room or whatever, got the room ready. And when we stepped into the room, like, we stepped back into the hallway, and that's when, like, we both told each other, like, oh, like, we didn't want no relationship. And that's when I told him, like, I'm cool with it. I'm only here for my friends, so, don't get no ideas. Like, don't try to, boom, because it ain't happening. And he was like, yeah, I understand, So they had a bottle or whatever. Back then, I wasn't, taking those, I wasn't drinking or whatever. So the bottle was already open. My friend was getting ready to take a shot, and that's when I told them to take a shot out the bottle first. And I told her to wait like 10 minutes to see if they tweet. And then she could drink. So then that's what happened, and nothing happened. So, you know, they sipping or whatever. Of course, he got that drink back in his system. Y'all already know what type of time he got back on. He got back on that demon time. And I'm just like, listen, I told you before we got to this room that I wasn't doing that with you. I'm telling you in your face that I'm not doing that with you. So, like, you know, you better go to the bathroom and handle your business, or you just gonna just be like this for no reason. So, that's when we would start talking about sleeping arrangements, and I told him and his cousin, I'm like, y'all go sleep in the bed together, me and my friend go sleep in the bed together. And then that's when my friend was like, no, I want to sleep in the bed with him, blah, blah, blah. So I guess they had already discussed their sleeping arrangements, so I'm like, cool. So then that's when I told Dad, I'm like, you know, we sleep in the same bed together still, don't get no ideas, because I ain't going like that. And, you know, he understood that or whatever, but, y'all, he didn't understand all the way. Cause it was like, by this time it was like nighttime. We love you too. It was nighttime, so he had went. I think everybody had gotten a shower or whatever, and he had on pajamas. Y'all, he had no boxers on his pajamas. Why this man on the other side of the room reminds y'all he off that drink? I'm the only one sober in the room. So he goes to the other side of the room and he called my name. Why? Are they supposed to be?
No.
Why he called my name, y'all? And he got Dr. Woody in his hand. He's shaking Dr. Woody in me. So, pause. After he did that, he called in my name. Why my friend? We not friends no more, but why the girl that I was friends with at the time? What she talking about? I'm telling the story how we first met. Why the girl that was my friend at the time, when he calling my name, like, she looked up too, and she seen what I saw. So they end up going to the car with him like a couple minutes later. And that's when they went to the car and they left us in there by ourselves. My friend talking about some, oh girl, let's switch. Mind y'all, his cousin like 4'11". He probably not 4'11" for real, but he's short. Like, he's short compared to me. So it's like, what I look like, I love how she asked if she exposed him before she said anything. Because I can't be putting my man T up out there, so I had to ask first. So my friend talk about some, oh, let's switch, I want done, you get so-and-so, I ain't want to say his name. But you get so-and-so, or whatever. And I'm like, girl, no, first off, he like 4'11", I'm tall as hell compared to him. We gonna look like some hoes if they come back in the room and all of a sudden like we switch, like what, please. So that's when he ended up coming back in the room and we get ready to lay down or whatever. Y'all, we laying down. He, you know, I ain't never had nobody, you know, like kissing up on me, like kissing on my neck and stuff. He almost got me, y'all, I swear to God, he almost got me. Like, I was like this close from folding, but I always grew up on, you know, like, don't do nothing with nobody if they not your man. Don't give it up on the first night. That's how I grew up. That's how I was raised, so I was a firm believer on that. So, you know, I'm liking how it's feeling, but then that's when I told him, I'm like, all right, you got to stop now. I'm like, I'm still not doing it with you. You know, that felt nice or whatever, but it ain't gonna go no further. So, that's when we end up, like, he ended up telling me, like, you know, get on top of me, whatever. So I did, and then we just started, like, kissing and stuff. That was already, like, a like, weird experience. Not really weird, but, like, it was kind of like an out of the ordinary experience for me, because I never was the type of person to kiss people. Like, I never, like, put my mouth on people. I never was kissing or none of that. So when I sat on him or whatever, and we kissing or whatever, done a little dry hump, and that's when he went back to my neck. And like I said, there was a spot that I was not used to. Like, I was in the experience, so it's like him on my neck. I'm like, hold up, bitch. Like, I started tweaking, like I'm dead about to give it up. So then that's when he started talking to my ear, talking about, you know, wanting to do a little, how do I say this? that's when you had said something when you told me you wanted to, he wanted to get Lala a kiss. And that's when I'm like, okay, like at first like I was scared, but at the same time I'm like the way, it felt on my neck, I'm already knowing that's gonna feel, amazing. So I'm like, okay, maybe, this one time I could bend the rules for myself. Just let this happen. Just let him do that and don't take it no further, y'all. So he ended up taking my bottoms off, and that's when we start back kissing or whatever. Y'all, me and him kissing, us kissing, he blew it. He blew it. Like he literally threw my pants across the room, and that's when all hell broke. I guess, like, I don't know, like, how did you feel in that moment? Like, was it like one of those moments where it's like you couldn't wait no longer? Like, what was you thinking, like, before you threw my pants?
I don't know. I think I was just being childish.
Oh.
I was childish back then. Like,
yeah. But yeah, y'all, he ended up throwing my pants across the room. Like, and that's when, like, when I see him throw my pants, he was like, you know, if you want your pants, you gotta go get them. That's when I was like, nah. Thumbs down, can't do it. Ruined the vibe. I almost gave it up to you on the first time without me even knowing you. I ain't never did that before. You could have had it, but I'm just like, hell nah. So then that's when I thought he was playing. Like, I genuinely thought he was joking. So I'm like, go get my pants. He talking about no. I like, go get my pants. Go get, like, he just did. He was firm on it. So then that's when he took his off and he threw his across the room. Like, that was gonna make the situation better. And that did not make the situation better. That pissed me off even more. So now we arguing. So I take the cover from him, and his cousin, my friend, in the bed next to us, but they sleep. So I take the cover off of him, and I make him go across the room, bird, nothing on, and go get our clothes. And that's when we both I put my clothes back on, he put his clothes back on, and that's when he was like, "Can I cuddle you to go to sleep?" And that's when I was like, no. But we woke up, we was cuddling. I woke up, I liked that feeling. I told him about how I felt the next morning when we woke up. And I told him throw my pants and stuff across the room, made me feel some type of way. He apologized, and he let me know that it was just that drink. And I'm tweaking. And then they left us in the hotel room. The second day, nothing really happened because they left us in the hotel room the whole day and that's by ourselves. So when he came back, he had bought me crystals, and I ain't eat crystals. So that's when I told him I ain't eat crystals, and then he had went back out and got pizza and wings. I told him I wanted some pizza and wings. And that's what he brought back. And then, we stood outside the room and we talked because I was being mean as hell to him. And we just had a good little conversation. And we got some understanding of, where we was at. And I told him, stuff I felt some type of way. He told me he felt some type of way about me being mean to him and stuff. And then after that, after the hotel, we just kept talking. FaceTime, he was picking me up from school, taking me to school, taking me to work. I started spending every day at his crib. And then, yeah, we ended up in a relationship. He asked me to be his girlfriend. And now we 4 years here, engaged, soon to be married. And that's how we met.
Yeah.
And you can tell your perspective.
Well, you already told you. I always kind of felt like it was like so backwards to be like telling the same story over. Because you basically gave a rundown of what happened for real, honestly. But that's basically what happened. Like,
how did you feel like when I was being mean? Like to you in the hotel, like was you ready to like go home? Or did it make you want to like want me more?
Nah, I ain't that. The mean jump was just like it was one of them like I don't know like like if you got a couple more chances before I just cut her off. But I ain't gonna talk that no more.
Yeah.
But the you not being easy jump is what made me like okay, I miss her like that. So like you weren't like no easy girl. Not like that. But I feel like if a girl's super easy, that should be easy with anybody.
Yeah.
Like any dude or something, she feel like a little better or something like that. She gonna be easy. Like she gonna be friendly. She gonna be going with it and stuff like that. So by you not being easy. I'm like, oh yeah, like I mess with her like that.
Well, do you think we would end up in a relationship if I would have gave it up on our first time meeting each other?
Honestly, probably not.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think so.
Why you say you don't think so? I know my reason why.
Honestly, I don't think I would have wanted to be in a relationship with you if you would have just gave it up. Instantly. I would have felt like you do that with anybody. Like you would do that with somebody else. I'm like, okay, like she did it with me, so that means that any other dude, she probably either did it with them or she'll end up doing it with them.
Yeah.
Like she'll do it with them if we, you know, like we leave the hotel and we ain't really like we don't get on no like super serious, but we working out way towards that.
Yeah.
Like she go out with her friend again, and they go chill with some other dudes. She probably do the same thing.
Yeah. That's a very logical way of thinking. But if we would have actually like, if I would have like let myself do you some, I would never talk to you. Like I feel like we would have ended up going downhill. Like like we would never end up in a relationship. Just because like I never did that with nobody, so it's like I would have felt like I hold myself in that moment, especially too because like literally the first day I met you, the next day that's when we went to the hotel.
Yeah.
So I would have felt like I would have felt like a whole like it's nothing wrong with that, if a girl comfortable with doing that, kudos to you, no shade or nothing. But that's just not how I was raised up, and that's just not how my brain works. So it's like if I would have did that, I would have felt like I hold myself, and I would have felt like a hoe. So I would have never been able to like look at you like somebody I want to like spend the rest of my life with for real. Because it's like that's kind of like me stepping outside my character. So it's like I would have never been able to like take that step further for us to like actually take each other serious and just.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm glad though. I'm glad everything worked out the way it worked out.
I might look so far.